Thank you.
Start on the left here, Tucker.
Hey, Carter, tell one of those managers to go in my office in there and get my reading glasses.
Sure.
Can't see over my nose. Students, go ahead.
Coach, Charlotte cuts the lead to 1 with just about 8.5 minutes left. What did you do to kind of weather the storm there?
That game will serve us well as we look ahead here going forward. Charlotte came in and played well. I take nothing away from Aaron's bunch, and I was impressed with them on film. Bonk is a load in the post. We thought the only way that they come in and give us problems is to get us from deep, and they did that a little bit. Now they only made 7, 1 in the first half, but they fought, they competed. We weren't our best offensively, needless to say. I thought we got a little hurried. Their tempo bothered us. They slowed the game down. To his credit, we've got to be able to withstand different styles. We took some quick shots. Toby had a quick shot. Neo had 2 quick shots. But last time I checked, fellas, they want you to win. We post another one to move to 4-0, and we get a chance to do it again on Wednesday.
Yeah, and Coach, you mentioned the pace. Aaron Fern kind of comes from that UVA coaching tree, worked alongside Ron Sanchez for 5 years.
Sure did.
I'm interested when you're looking at preparation for this game. Do you call back anything you've done against UVA in the past?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really. We're playing differently because of Dallas. We're playing differently. This is the makings of a really, really good ball handling team, passing team. They move well, and that's really hard for teams to guard. So no, I haven't considered that. 16 assists on 6 turnovers again tonight. Those are winning numbers. Bedford was really good. They looked sad in the locker room, and I told them, I said, hey, man, winning's hard, and we'll celebrate them all. We weren't our best. Charlotte had something to do with that. Get that smile on your face, and let's come back and get better tomorrow in practice.
Toby with 18 and 15. What'd you like about his effort on the glass all day?
A lot. Not a lot to not like. He catches a couple. So help me goodness, it looks to me from my vantage point that he's up around the top of the board, and we needed some of those bonk or bonky. Bonk is what we're going to call him. Bonk is huge, and that was a real concern coming into the game. But Toby's work around the glass, and Tyler Johnson, Amani Hansberry, and Toby, all of them, keeping those balls alive and giving us second and third opportunities. I think we had another spray out onto the perimeter for a made 3 tonight. Those are real momentum shifters in the course of any game.
And then seeing the crowd get fired up by the 2 dunks, first from Toby and then from Neo, just how did that amp you up and amp the players up as well?
Been doing it a long time, my friend. 40 years worth. I don't get a whole lot of amped up anymore. I like seeing that damn thing go in the basket, I'll tell you that. I like seeing our team play with positive emotion. There's nothing wrong with that. But great pass from shoot to Toby. We'll take them any way we can get them. Go ahead. Anybody else over here?
Neo only took 6 shots today from the field. What did they do to limit him and keep him?
He didn't have a very good rhythm today. I still thought he played a great game. It was good to see him, make the 6 threes going down the stretch. He looked like he pressed a little bit, but still, he was good. You know what, fellas? He's not going to be Superman. He's really, really good. But if you think for a second the kid's going to, kick in 22 points and hand out 12 assists every night, you're wrong. Other teams do a good job, and there's some film out now, and Neo will continue to improve and continue to make adjustments as we go along. Neo Abdallas played well. We won, and that's all that matters to me. Go ahead.
Coach, Jalen Bedford, 21 points on this game, 16 in the first half. What did you like about his playmaking ability?
Just picking his spots. I hated the turnover, and I think Amani gave him the ball too quick. It surprised him. That wasn't how we execute that play, but he did walk with it. But man, he's making all the open jumpers. Pardon me. Jalen Bedford is playing really, really well for us, and I am certainly pleased with what he's bringing to our program.
And then also, we talked about Jaden Shoot last game, but again, 4 3-pointers on the game, total 12 points. Just how does having him on the perimeter help you get that scoring going
It's
in a game like that?
great punch coming off the bench. I consider Shoot a starter. I consider Ben Hammond a starter. But, he didn't start off very well. He had a couple of wide open shots. He missed it, and I almost fell out of my shoes. It was so out of character for him. But he responds well. He knows I don't want him to ever turn a good one down, and he takes me up on that offer. Go ahead.
And then on the 16 assists, every player that was on the floor had at least one. None had more than 3. What did you like about how balanced the facilitation was?
Yeah, we're seeing it night in, night out. I think, and if that's who we're becoming, I'm excited by that. That's how the game's supposed to be played. To share, turning down a good shot for a great shot. That's the way people expect Virginia Tech teams to our team to play, and that's good players. That's good players making the right basketball play. Go ahead, Mark, David.
Mike, the newcomers get a lot of attention, but how important was it for you to have Toby Lowell back this year?
Incredibly, and it was very important to me to have Tyler Johnson and Ben Hammond and Jaden Shoot back. That continuity, and you know what it looks like. Consequently, Mark, those 4 guys have been around, and they've got such an incredible understanding of what it's supposed to look like and how we want to play. All 4 of those kids are playing very, very well, and I am beyond pleased with their performance, night in, night out. They're practicing great, but Lawal and that athleticism, he's a unicorn, and he's a special human being.
What did you guys work with him on in the offseason and preseason?
Everything. His understanding of the game, his footwork. He's doing such a much better job of decision making, making the right basketball play. I thought he took a quick shot opposite our bench in front of Mike and Zach in the second half. They were on a bit of a run. We weren't playing very well, and I think they cut it to 4, and he took a quick 3. He's like, come on, man. Let's have another ball reversal, a better rhythm, and, later in the clock, that's a good shot, but a little quick. But not saying a whole lot to him. He makes the right play. He's such a extraordinary athlete, extraordinary teammate, and we'll take a look at that one and may say something to him tomorrow before practice.
Mike, Jalen Bedford has seen so much college basketball. What do you feel like you feel like that experience has just allowed him to kind of transition seamlessly into what you guys do?
Yeah, he's been to 17 places. The new surroundings aren't new to him. David. He's played a lot of basketball. He's seen a lot of different levels and leagues, and that league last year is a really well-coached league, a good players league. It's his 5th year in college basketball, maybe 6. Nothing surprises him. He's got a great approach to the game. He was really, really good again. Really, really good again, and I'm pleased with JB.
Josh.
You talked in the offseason a lot about worrying about the team's shooting ability from long range. You're 4 games in, have you changed your thoughts on that at all?
Yeah, I have. That was a poor assessment, a premature assessment. I've got a good shooting team, and I've got lineups where I've got 5 out there that can make a shot, and you better come out there and guard them.
Last one on the right.
We talked about Neo's being shut down against Charlotte today.
He wasn't shut down, fellas. He wasn't shut down. All right, there's a better way to communicate that. All right, he didn't have his best stuff, but he played his ass off. Okay, and Charlotte did a nice job. The tempo of Charlotte affected Neo a little bit. Neo played a really good basketball game. He didn't have 33 points and 9 assists tonight, and he's not going to do that every night. But he played another really good ball game, and I'm proud of Avdalas.
Yeah, excuse my language on
That's
that one.
okay.
He
That's all right.
played a very good game, and I think his playmaking ability
Yeah.
still adds
Yep.
a lot.
Yep.
I will say, though, looking ahead 2 weeks from now, Colorado State will look to provide a similar game plan as what Charlotte did today. And I think that, Charlotte definitely kind of isolated it, and the frenetic offense that we kind of have here at Virginia Tech, created a tough situation because Neo was not controlling the entire game. But what's the plan for the athletic abilities that?
Young man, in all due respect to you as a young reporter, it's a good question. All right, I've got Bryant on Wednesday. Okay, that man that starts looking ahead to Colorado State in 2 weeks or 10 days gets a baseball bat across his kneecaps. All right, you ever had that? I have. All right, in 24 years as head coach. All right, the only thing that matters is tomorrow's practice. The only game that matters is Bryant. All right, I don't give a damn what I'm might see 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now. Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Mike,
go ahead, Mark. I'm
they
sorry.
They cut it to 1 a couple times.
Yeah.
They cut it to 2. You never lost the lead.
No, we didn't.
What did you
Thank
like about your
God.
play on the last 8
Well,
minutes there?
that game is going to serve us well. Would I like to have won 30? You bet you sign me up. But we had to make some plays down the stretch. We had some full court out of bounds under plays that we had to execute. We had to go to the foul line and make foul shots. We did that at a very high clip. We got some things out of that game that maybe we didn't against St. Joe's. But again, Mark, I credit Aaron and the 49ers. He's got a good-looking outfit. I think they've got a formidable team in the American, and I think they're going to go on and have a good year. I hope they do. I'll be pulling for them. Thanks, guys. Have a nice night.